Thanks. So, we have new excitingness, new screenshots.
Just came out as we were like having technical issues, so not a complete loss.
So, first screenshot we've got is Sonic doodling around. It's interesting how they've changed the
It looks even more cartoony than it was.
yeah.
And,
It's a whole new interpretation of Green Hill, which is quite weird.
Is it really Green Hill? Is it really Green Hill though?
Is it really a hill?
Well,
It says there's the idyllic grassy settings of Wind Hill. So
Wind Hill?
Sonic Lost Hills.
Actually, if you look at the land masses in the background, everything is circular.
Not hexagonal.
Yeah, so it is.
But the thing is though, even though I don't know this, what my first big thing is that maybe this isn't like. I'm trying to think. Maybe the first level is Sonic's World, and after that you go to the Lost World. Maybe I'm crazy.
That would make sense.
Like a Sonic CD.
Sort of, yeah. Except like the first, yeah. It's like
The
imagine
cutscene
you
is
have to
actually
play
your
the
gameplay.
intro. Yeah, the intro level might be like something similar to the cutscene.
So basically, like Sonic Colors.
It's backwards Sonic colors, so you go up first instead of coming down at the end.
Oh my!
Red stars are back.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's slightly obvious. Oh, shall we talk about that one screenshot that I saw on NeoGAF and shared, and people were so confused?
we showed it. Oh, I just want to show people. I've only just started showing them the 3DS screen, which, as we did mention earlier, though I think they didn't catch that because we hadn't fixed the audio, is that it does appear to be a proper 3D Sonic on 3DS, not some side-scrolling. Which
But at the same time,
Tyler
it
seemed
says-
quite moist about.
But it says Sega isn't shying away from full 3D levels. I hope that means all the levels are full 3D, and not that some levels are 3D. Like, maybe 1 out of every 6 or something stupid, because that'd be, well, stupid.
There is
basically-
one thing that you could almost think though. We've only been given one screenshot. Is there any kind of likelihood that the 3D that we're thinking of is actually just 3D like Sonic Dash is, where you're just running along in a straight plane, you've only got left and right movement?
Yeah, we'll have to see. From looking at it like that, that's exactly sort of what it looks like. I hope not. I hope, because, I mean, you got freaking Kid Icarus on the 3DS. I think it can handle Sonic Adventure style.
Yeah, you managed to port stuff like, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time easily.
Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D that got ported over, and that's a big game and a half to port over.
I didn't
Speaking
realise
of the 3DS version, it says something here that's actually quite interesting. Such as Sonic will once again save animals throughout the levels. Rescuing these critters will not only be tracked level by level, but cumulatively will factor into unlockable content. So,
Oh.
did you guys like Sonic Advance 3?
looking at more of the
Mario
3DS,
Bros. 2?
seeing more of the 3DS screenshots, it does look like there is a lot of behind Sonic stuff.
Oh, guys, I've just been reading the article, but apparently Tails, Knuckles, and Amy will be appearing in this game, and obviously to start this game off, you will be chasing after Eggman, and you'll find the island, basically the Lost World.
Speaking of Sonic, well, the iconic hedgehog is the only playable character.
Yay!
Darn it. Remember
One
when
is known as Lost
people
Hex.
complained? Remember when people complained that, we didn't play as Sonic? Remember that was a thing?
When was this? Back in 2004?
Screw those people. I don't like those people. I want to play as frickin' Tails again.
No, you want to play as Amy. We all know
I
you
want to
love
play
it.
as Silver, mostly, actually.
You
Oh, there's
glitch.
I
Beam.
think the most interesting screenshot I've seen so far is the one of these what have they called the new characters? The Deadly
Deadly Six.
the Deadly Six carrying what looks like something straight out of Mario.
Oh, where's that screenshot? I don't even see these screenshots you guys talking about.
If you look
Guys,
at the stream,
guys.
there's like
Guys,
guys, what?
I'm just reading it now on the same article. It says on the Wii U, the gamepad is specifically used to activate various wisp-based color powers.
Yeah, this is Wisp with an H.
I was going to say,
Wait, with an
Wait,
H? I think that might just be a typo.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to say, quickly going back to that trailer, if you noticed, Sonic picked up an item after the cutscene from jumping away from that pink Deadly Six. If you look carefully, it's a bell.
Yeah, there was also bells in the gameplay, and when Sonic hit it, he did a complete, 90-degree turn exactly while still going 200 miles per hour.
Okay, and also random sheep in the weird loop, spiral bit where the thorns are.
Yeah.
Not
Now,
sure why the
we're
sheep's
just
there.
going through the trailer again for the guys. I'm going to pause at a bit that Tanner wants to point out, which relates to this IGN article, which I think is all but confirmed now. I find it a bit weird they're bringing wisps back. I don't know how I feel about
Yeah,
that.
wisps felt quite one shot. Sort of like the werehog. I thought it was just going to be a one-off sort of thing. But, I mean, if it has an outer space theme, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But who says this is outer space? This may be a
It's-
new planet, but last time we checked, it was actually in the sky.
But, I mean, it would have been in space beforehand. It wasn't always above wherever Sonic's planet was. It was in space at one point.
Okay. I was going to say, looking at the Deadly Six themselves, why does one of them look like the mascot for the Just Eat company?
Oh.
So don't cook, just
Yeah.
eat.
Zephyr's not red.
So I
the gr-
just zoomed up on the shot of the wisp. So there are definitely wisps in here. I think it's quite interesting. Does this risk being Sonic the gimmick, or does it look too gimmicky? Does it?
Maybe it's just
gimmicky
Sonic
enough.
Colors 2, because,
That's really
I thought
that's
Sonic
really the
Colors 2
vibe I'm
had a
getting
perfect
from this.
ratio.
Where did they get all the AstroTurf from? Is what I
They
want to know.
just
That
raided the
turf looks
world's golf.
horrible.
They raided the world's golf courses.
If that went to B&Q.
I like I like that idea. They just pop down the mark.
Where did the tubes come from?
Now, the only other comparison is I can't be the only person who watched this and saw Sonic Extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
that was a big thing.
No, I'm guessing I'm assuming it's not intentional. I don't know if it's like they've always wanted
no,
to do it.
I think it's fairly intentional.
Really?
I mean, well, the first thing I thought, of course, was Mario Galaxy, though. I mean, that's what everyone thought first. When seeing a giant spiral thing going up into the sky and you can run all around it, it's the first thing you think of, really. Especially on a Nintendo system. So,
What about?
Well, we could definitely see why now. Sonic Lost World is going to be Nintendo exclusive and will never ever be ported over to a HD console like the PS3 or 4 or.
don't say never. I mean,
Let's be
HD console, it's
Other-
Wii U.
yeah, but I'm talking about the
than
other
boost
HD.
mode and stuff, but I don't know.
Okay, so
Unless Mario makes an appearance, then I can't see it never ever not.
Hidden ending.
Dun dun dun.
Because this game would be so perfect for freaking Mario to appear in. I mean, let's be honest here.
Well, let's be honest. The Deadly Six is actually the Mario cast in cosplay.
No, see, I still see Skylanders.
Yeah, it's the
so-
Skylander rejects, as I keep saying. Oh
Also,
look,
it's
it's
fun
realistic
too.
gameplay footage.
Also, I'm guessing there's going to be voice acting from the Deadly Six, since I'm only going off by the red guy laughing.
I never actually thought about that at all. The first thing that came to my mind, I didn't actually think about voice acting. I would have thought just random grunt noises.
Actually, do you know what? These Deadly Six actually remind me of something from Mario.
Huh.
The Avon Rangers from Super Mario RPG.
I guess, sort of.
Well, just going by their colour schemes, that is.
Well, if you look at the color scheme, other than there being no silver, it's the Chaos Emerald color scheme.
True.
Which
I'm a-
might be a part of the story. You never know. I don't think so. I think that's just grasping right now. But
Well, I hope that's
Yeah,
it.
you get some Chaos Emeralds in every game, so.
But what if these are like the spirits of the emeralds and stuff?
What are we in, Aladdin?
Well, what's the silver one then? Was it the
Silver-
Eggmobile?
It's actually Eggman or
It's
Silver.
Silver the Hedgehog.
It's the Eggmobile.
It's no
Silver the
use.
Eggman.
So if we've got wisps and we've got tails, what's the best thing? We'll get Yakka back.
That's true actually.
And what's the likelihood Tails going to say, "Oh damn it, I accidentally deleted it."
He's broken his translator again.
It's like, God damn it.
I just dismantled this damn thing.
Oh,
So
I forgot the
Baldy
batteries.
McNose will Baldy hairs make a reappearance?
Yeah.
The script writers who wrote that will.
Yep, they already confirmed to be back.
I sometimes watch these things and wonder if I'm starting to get too old for Sonic now.
I don't know. It's too early to really say if this is.
Like, I need more angst.
I just want to know where Sonic went parkour.
You just need Sonic with guns. That's what you need.
Yeah, that's what I want. Don't want Shadow, an actual Sonic with guns, shooting the tits of women.
Rouge the boobs to that.
We can give you Sonic with guns. We just need you to play the Olympics games.
That's true.
Or a Halo mod.
Or Gary's mod.
To the person in the chat who asked, it is only on Wii U and 3DS. It is not on any other system, so no.
So if you don't have one, looks like you might need to be getting one.
And Naruto
Or you could just watch a
10,
freaking Let's Play.
Naruto 10
What?
70 asks which version do we plan on getting. Now, I will be getting both because I know some of us don't have both consoles, but do we?
I'll be getting.
I want to get a Wii U, so I'll probably be... When I get my Wii U, this is definitely one I'll get. But until then, it's not really in the cards that much.
For me, since I've already got a 3DS, I'll be getting the 3DS one first. But like Tanner said, I plan to get a Wii U, and this will be one of the key things. But actually, I'll come back to this in a second. I'll let everyone else talk for a bit.
I'll probably end up getting the 3DS version. I think this is going to be covered in another opinion zone, but I don't have a Wii U, and I probably won't end up getting a Wii U. I will be getting a 3DS, so I expect I'll probably end up picking up a 3DS version of this game.
I'm like as not gonna get it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
How can you not do that? It's weird. My general consensus is this is not something that's going to sell you a Wii U then.
It won't. It's not gonna sell me a Wii U in any way. But I'm wanting to get a Wii U for Smash Bros. So I'll probably pick it up.
It hasn't sold me. Well, then again, we haven't really been shown a lot of anything really in this trailer. Not really.
Well, we got the gameplay and stuff.
Something that Microsoft need to learn.
We haven't really seen enough gameplay for me to sort of really make an informed decision on it, though.
Yeah, 2 more trailers, maybe.
It's very much trailer cut. It's not a gameplay video. It's a trailer. It's not a video of gameplay as I'd like to think of it. There's gameplay video in it, but at the same time it's cut together in such a fashion that you can't really tell what playing the game's going to be like.
Are we pleased to see Spin Dash is back?
It's a nice return to his roots.
I mean,
my.
It was so good in the adventure games, and then as it went on, they slowly nerfed it until it was useless in 06. They just got rid of it. I'm glad to see it back. I just hope it's as abusable as it is in Sonic Adventure, where you can just completely destroy levels with it.
Yeah, Tanner, we're not doing a versus of that if that's the case.
Okay.
Hey, hopefully it might be like Terminal Velocity. Have gravity on your side.
So one of our Suede Hat Batslord says he likes the new cartoon style and thinks it fits best. Sonic trying to be too realistic doesn't really work. I'd agree.
I do agree too.
For sure.
But
I do agree, but at the same time, I'm thinking
this is a bit too cartoony.
Is this going a bit too far? One, for me, I think my ideal sort of Sonic setting is somewhere between Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. I thought that pretty much got it right. So Spagonia Generations, I think that's pretty much.
Have you seen the very, very old Pac-Man cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that.
I was going to say, if
Yeah.
you look at the images of the badniks, like the chompers, they
I honestly think if you go ahead, I'll see if I'm
Yeah.
thinking the same thing as you.
I think, as much as I like the cartoony style, I think they're taking it a bit too out of context, if that makes any sense. Because if they're meant to be robots, these don't look like robots. They look
Those aren't robots. There's no way those are robots.
They are robots.
Or
Where's
they're
it
meant to
at?
be.
Where have you?
guess-
I've not
understand
read.
why the chompers are wearing headphones.
I'm the one wearing headphones.
Seriously, when you get the chompers back, the chomper pick back up in a minute,
Who I'll bring it up now.
it looks like they're wearing headphones because of the way the design is now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
There's some stylish fucking everyone.
You probably take some out on the train. It's like, oh, I'm wearing some headphones. Slash. Oh, sorry.
So it comes on and destroys them. This is a silent carriage.
If you ask me, though, for current sort of look at the badniks, I don't know about you, but I sort of really don't like the way they look. They almost look like something you'd see in an alpha or like a test level build of something.
Yeah.
Very too simple.
I mean, if you look at the motorboats, they kind of... When I look at their faces, it kind of makes me think of Pixar's Bug's Life at the moment.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, everything sort of went super cartoony. I just thought about that. At first, I thought it was just those characters, but if you think about it, I just realized that everything went cartoony.
Everything
Hey
except for
guys,
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's model is still the same as it has been for the last couple of games, yet everything around him has become really cartoony.
Oh my
to be-
sweet mother of God, what the hell is that?
What?
That's me.
No,
a giant.
Yeah, it's a giant.
caterpillar.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a
Giant
giant
caterpillar.
caterpillar.
a
It's a
female
giant caterpillar, yeah.
with lipstick.
It loves him.
It's drag.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I've just seen it.
It's like a fan character. Sonic, come to me.
It's Birdo Caterpillar.
Oh sweet.
But-
Who here sees the totem pole from the 3DS Green Hill one?
Yes. Also, for some reason, I'm looking at that image, and it kind of looks like Sonic's just kicked himself in the head with how the figure 8 looks.
Now, let's discuss his new moves, which include climbing up ledges.
Oh.
Which
Parkour, yeah.
It's
Eh.
taken him that long to learn to climb upstairs.
You could do that in Sonic Adventure 2.
Some people
That's
are
true,
making it a
actually.
big deal. I went on Tumblr and they're like, "Yeah, that's the dumbest thing. That's so useless." And I'm like, "Not really. I mean, it's a nice thing to have."
I think it's more they're
Yeah.
saying that you can do acrobatics off climbing upstairs.
Maybe this means that we'll get back full 3D like hub worlds to explore. 'Cause I kind of miss that.
it does look like it's not such a linear path. It looks like it suggests that there's a more platforming, exploring sort of, rather than just like get to the end to win.
But then
See-
again... Hang on, I'll let you go.
Say I was saying, thinking with the climbing up the walls, would that mean if you did get to your max speed, would you be able to just go over the wall quickly without hitting it and stopping?
Yes.
That'd be quite cool.
I think that's what the case.
I should note, with all the information we've actually seen about this game, remember that we were supposed to be getting more information on Wednesday too.
I think they just bumped it up.
Have they just given up on the slow build that normally happens and just gone, oh, to hell with it? I'm just going to give all the details out over the course of like 2 or 3 days.
Pretty much.
Oh dear.
Now, how do
Just
we...
one thing Okay. No,
That's
go
good.
for it.
I was only just going to quickly... Are we pleased to see that he's got his super peel out?
He's what?
Is no, yeah,
Figure
so,
of eight.
Oh, that.
Well, that's not the super peel out. That's just his new run. That's just a new
He's
run.
a new
animation.
running animation, basically.
Not really. It just makes me think of Smash Brothers. That's really all it is. It's the Smash, how he's running in Super Smash Brothers Brawl, just with his generation's model.
I also
It's not
noticed
bad.
how he's able to defeat enemies without having to do a spin jumpy thing.
Yeah,
should
with,
just
with
go
a
dust.
weird kick attack.
Yeah.
It's like drop kick.
I think it's interesting. Maybe you'll have new mechanics, like when killing them with in ball form, you'll go through them, or when you kick off them, you bounce off. You might introduce a new mechanic, which I'm okay with new mechanics.
One thing that looks sort of big in this game is, you know, I don't know what the thing, but messed up gravity, I suppose is the best thing I could call it.
Basically,
What are people's thoughts on, like messed up gravity? Because we see a part where Sonic kind of runs through a 180 loop and then it kind of follows them around like that. Are people okay with that kind of level design? Or?
I didn't take much liking to it in Sonic 4 Episode 2 with the
Yeah, because the camera
Defect Mark
followed
II.
you then, didn't it?
Yeah, it just got really disorientating at some points when it was constant gravity change, gravity change, gravity change. It's like, can I just not focus on one place, please?
I don't. It doesn't bother me because if they handle it, and I know it's funny because it's on a Nintendo system and stuff, but if they handle it like they do in Mario Galaxy, then I'll have no problems with it.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to know is how much do you think Nintendo has sort of dictated an art style a bit like this? How much of this do you think is Nintendo saying, okay, you're on our system, you're exclusive, you need to sort of have a feel a bit like this?
I think
I don't
it's
feel
very.
like. Go on.
I think if I'm just going by the screenshot with the motor bugs again. Just looking at the route of the pathway and just the design, it just feels very. You can definitely see that Mario Galaxy has had an influence on it. It's very. Well, how can I word it? Not so much cartoony, but it's very.
It looks like something that, a Nintendo game would
very
probably
stylized.
use.
Yeah, it's more in line with Nintendo's graphical stylings,
Yes, that's
as
what
opposed to what Sega and Sonic Team have dictated in the past, from their own path.
Yes, I would ever think to put multicolored mattresses on a level.
That's basically what it is. So let's sum up our overall feelings and be done with this, so we can all fangasm over the porn that's been created.
Tanner.
What about me?
So, for me, I must admit, I'm pleased they're doing something different. If it was another, okay, it's clearly still the Hedgehog engine, but if it was another style boost, type game we've had in the last 3, I don't think I'd be as pumped. But to see something actually different, a style I think could work, though possibly a bit too cartoony, only in the sense that it's not even that it's too cartoony, it looks just a bit too basic. I think when I think how Green Hill is represented in Generations, I really like that, and I prefer that to this, but we haven't seen enough yet. So, yay.
One thing though, this one thing that we saw, I wonder if this is Green Hill or if it's that Dust Hill in the IGN article.
Wind Hill.
Is it Wind? Yeah, it's
it's Wind Hill.
It's so clearly though, frickin' Green Hill. I just
Had
bothers
enough
me.
of Green Hills.
Yeah, can't we get Emerald Hill?
No.
No.
Tanner, you can't. You've only just managed to complete Sonic 2. Do you really
Okay,
want to go
enough?
for it again?
Can we not bring up Sonic 2 here? Can I go anywhere without people bringing up Sonic 2, please?
No.
Yeah, to be fair, Tom, it was Sam who completed Sonic 2, so...
Yes, I know. Tanner never.
Welcome to your gimmick.
And then Tanner died.
Cool.
Indeed.
So, anyone else want to sum up their feelings before we close out?
I
I
think we all do.
Yeah.
You go first, Donny!
It's. I'm really intrigued and really looking forward to this. I love how colorful it is. It's very cartoony. Probably the most cartooniest game I've seen, not counting Generations, in a good while. Yeah, we had colors, we had Generations, but they tended to have a mix between realism and cartoony vibes. Here, it just seems to be downright cartoony, and I don't think we've seen a game like that in a while. So it's going to be interesting seeing how that goes. And from what I've been, what's been coming out of the game so far, it looks like we're going to be in for a pretty interesting ride coming up for this game. And I definitely plan on getting the Wii U version, and we'll look to see about the 3DS version, depending on what that will have. So,
I will move on to Tom.
Well, I do look forward to this game, but I really do want to see more from this before I can give a definite answer. Because I don't want to say, oh, this is exactly what I want in the Sonic game, and then change my mind at the last second, or vice versa. It's promising, but it does share a lot of characteristics from Mario, more of a Mario Nintendo side of things. But that being said, I do like something that we didn't point out is the one of the new skills. If you notice carefully, was the rapid fire homing attacks.
I didn't even notice that, but now that you say it, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's nice to see that, and also the idea there is multiple paths that you can take. Just as an idea, I do like where this could go, but I want to make sure that it is what's available, rather than say, oh yeah.
Okay, next. Tanner.
Okay, here's my opinion.
Thank
I'm
you, Tanner.
excited for it. I'm a positive dude. I think that even though, there's a few things that I'm not excited for, but there's so much more possibilities that I am excited for. So you know what? I'm putting this right now in my looking forward to books. We'll get the 3DS version. Might get the Wii U version. If I get a Wii U, then for sure, yeah. But I don't know. I think with all the new moves, with the wisps coming back, I mean, I have fun with frickin' both Mario Galaxy and Sonic Colors. If this is a fusion of the two, then I'll have super fun. So that's awesome.
Tanner, you didn't mention about the whole logo being a ripoff of N64 Smash Brothers yet.
Yes, it's. I just finished editing it. It is saving it at 99% right now. The logo looks like the Smash Bros. Logo. Jamie, I want you to share this. Please be good quality. Yes, it is. Okay. I want you to show the people, because it looks like the Smash Bros. Logo, and people don't get this. Someone else can tell their opinion in the meantime.
John?
Okay. I've just seen a big weird picture of Pac-Man with eyes. Yeah, basically, what do I think of this? My overall summation of it is I need to see more, really. I haven't seen enough of actual gameplay. I love the colour palette of it. It is beautifully colourful. That's something I can easily get used to and something I can easily take more of. The gameplay, I'm not entirely sold on as of yet, although that might be subject to change. The wall running looks cool. The only thing I'm not sort of really overly crazy for is this whole, warped gravity, possibly mechanic, all that kind of stuff. I think that will have potential to make levels a bit strange. The only other thing I suppose I need to say is I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the art direction they've gone for. I think it's almost too overly simplistic for my liking, but again, I'm open to it to see whether or not it will grow on me. If it does grow on me, fantastic. If not, then yeah, we'll see.
And Steva.
Okay. Well, why I'm still kind of confused about it that they've chosen this route. I know what I think is that for the made generations, for the people who grew up with Sonic, like Sonic and play Sonic, and the kind of not as much as a reboot, but more of a rebranding this particular title as a very kids one. Since Skylanders has got big, they've added their kind of twist on it, and the Mario physics of it is quite. I like it. I like the fact of gravity. I always loved gravity levels in Sonic and Knuckles. So, but yeah, it seems nice. I think I'll go get it. for Wii U, it might be the title for me to go get the Wii U, other than like get a Zelda when it comes out. But that's just me being biased. That's my opinion.
Cool. And we'll round up with the highly informative Kevin.
Well, thank you, Jamie. Well, I'm coming from a different place on this and that logo that just shows you, doesn't it? Really.
Super Smash Brothers
Lost World.
Mario.
I'm coming from a very different place on this because this is the first Sonic game since 2007 that I've not known anything about in advance, and that's rather refreshing for me. However, I was really looking forward to this, and unfortunately, it's just not clicking with me. I agree with John in the sense that the art style just doesn't seem to mesh with what else I'm seeing on the screen.
It seems too simplistic.
Yeah, I mean, if I can see what they're doing with the Nintendo styling, but I just feel it's diluting the sonicness of it as a result. And heck, if it feels more like a Mario game than a Sonic game, then there's a specific element there that just seems to be missing for me, at the very least. Again, we need to see more of it. I mean, whatever happens, I don't own a 3DS, I don't own a Wii U, so it's not like Sega magically lost a buy from me. But in terms of the powers, wisps coming back, I don't know if I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not sure how the camera's going to work with this, considering historically not the best designers of cameras, Sonic Team. Let's be honest. And we've got a camera here that's doing all sorts of things. So I'd love to see more details of that in action. The powers that we've got wall running, which we've actually had before.
Yeah.
And while the fantastic abilities, according to the trailer, is the ability to climb up steps. Well,
That's actually a wisp power, in case you don't know.
Steps! Then you turn into H.
Wall climbing!
Spider-Man.
Only 3 people got that joke.
I know. Thanks for being for one of those 3 jokes. But it's I don't quite see that as being too exciting. But the big question, though, for me, that needs to be answered is, on one of the previous screenshots, what the pink thing is doing with the moon from Majora's Mask carved into a giant.
I thought Pac-Man the first time I saw that. So
Demonic
that's
Pac-Man.
yours is better sounding, I will say.
Yeah,
So
that is the key question that needs to be answered here. I don't hear anything else about it from Sega until they answer what the hell's going on.
So there's another wisp called Waka. Waka Waka.
Oh, I see what you
Does he throw blitz balls at people and have crazy hair?
No, sorry.
You merge with Fuzzy there.
So, to round up the sums of some of our viewers, thanks to the 70 to 90 of you who've been tuning in, it's quite awesome. Sweet Outlaw says it looks really promising. I'd like to see more gameplay, but it does look fun. The graphics looks beautiful in his opinion, and I love how Sonic is going back to saving his small animal friends.
Okay, I have an actual complaint here. I don't like those small animal friends. I think they look really stupid.
You look stupid. There you go.
I know I do, but at least my head is the right size.
Classical.
I would argue, Tanner, your head is not proportioned properly to the rest of your body. FF98 Production says, please Sega, only put Tails in the game. Please, please, please leave out the other characters. Although I wouldn't be upset if Knuckles got put in.
Well, you're a bit late.
No, Knuckles must be in this. I will not accept it otherwise.
Well, it's already confirmed that Knuckles is in it, Amy is in it, Eggman is in it.
Wait. But remember when they confirmed that Shadow and Knuckles were going to be in Unleashed?
No, they were originally rumored to be in it. This was back in the beta stages.
Yes,
So-
at one stage I believe they were, and then they got sort of sliced out.
So,
Good.
someone says, duh, 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 I lost the message. So many messages, can't keep up. Someone basically said, I can't remember who it was, I do apologise, but someone said that the design of the deadly twats reminds them of the same design approach that the enemies in Sonic Unleashed had.
Oh, you mean the Dark Gaia
The
beast?
Dark
Yes.
Gaia, and that's a good point,
Yeah,
actually.
the ringleader.
it's- yeah.
The ringleader, the red and black guy, does look like one of the Dark Gaia things. The green one looks like Melanetta from Pokemon.
Yes.
Man.
Going back to the Skylanders thing, just
Okay.
very, very briefly. We're joking about that, but Sega have gone out into trade mags and things and said, this is the sort of thing that we're looking at.
This is hit. This is now. Let's do it.
Yeah, so they've gone out and for licensing purposes and all sorts of things, and they've made statements that that's the sort of game that they're looking at as potentially future for Sonic. So who knows what these Guardians, if they are indeed Guardians, will sort of evolve into in time.
So-
I still look at the Sonic looking like he's kicking the motorbug, and I just think there's going to be a power up called Soccer! And just like a giant ball appears, like.
So that's us today. Thanks everyone for watching. It's been quite a good turnout actually. This is our first stream on YouTube, one of many. Join us for E3 where we'll be doing live commentary across all the main free conferences. So if you want to watch it and rather than actually hear the information, just hear us rambling on and fangasming, then make sure you tune into that. We'll be there live for each of those. Check out.
We hope to have the sound working.
We hope to have
That'd be
the sound
nice.
working.
Got 13 days.
Today has been a good experiment. I think it's gone quite well once we worked it out. Tomorrow, check the channel around midday as we will be having exclusive footage of Sonic Athletics, the full game, on the channels, and that's the only Sonic Show's the only place you'll be able to see that. So keep an eye out for that. Other people do stuff. We're not going to hang around to go through our Twitters and stuff. If you don't know who we are, then you're not a good fan and you don't deserve to watch.
Oh,
Okay.
You
So,
won't know who I am.
they know who you are.
do they?
No.
That's the dude who did the Sonic Adventure Generations trailer. Yeah.
Actually, why do I see a Mario Power Star in one of these screenshots?
Because you're mad. We've done enough talking. It's been 45 minutes.
Oh, I'm
Everyone,
sorry.
say goodbye. Or don't.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.